altar making, yay! Yay! So yes, that's actually a beautiful photo of the first altar that I built for her. And as I'm looking at the photo, just remembering some profound connections there. Okay, so altar making, well, I actually think I need to, yes. So, all right, that's fine. I can move this one here. So altar making for Sekhmet. Altars for Sekhmet are usually bright, by fiery, of course, this is a fire element, and vibrant. And you should feel the energy vibrating from the altar that you've dedicated to Sekhmet. And so at this point, actually want to ask, does anybody have or started building an altar for her? Yes. Okay, perfect. All right, excellent. So of course, the altar is going to be your focal point to do meditations and connections to Sekhmet. And as I mentioned, the more you connect with it, the more alive these pieces will become. You can make it as simple as you want or elaborate. Really just let your intuition go and have fun. As I wrote there, south is the best direction for her because she's obviously connected to the element of fire, but you can also place her on the east or the west. Either way, I have a few altars and I have one that's the south and I have another one that's facing west. Yes, Claudia, you have a question or that was from before? Probably from before.
Oh, that was from before. I'm going to take it down. Thank
you. Okay. So you can use a small table, you can use a part of a table, and usually it's a great idea to have a cloth where you can start with candles and use an image of, or your statue, now that you all have your statue. It's also a good idea to burn incense, like frankincense and myrrh, or resins if you have. Super powerful to begin your practice. And I find that whenever I connect to, before I do anything really, not just sacred work with her, or whenever I do anything, I usually connect to the altar. I light, an incense. I have a sandalwood one also that's really good. And I find that when I do tuning with her at the beginning of my day, it just, things flow, creativity flows. Like I feel the impact of her presence in my day. So I want to invite you to do that also. Just connect on a regular basis. And, I think most of you know the basic elements of an altar, but you want to include all the elements: air, fire, water, and earth. You can use a yellow, a red, or a purple cloth. Gold elements is key. That's a really powerful color for her. And you can reference the preferences that I've shared in, I believe it was Gate 2. And just include as many elements as you can. You can include an ankh, scarab, pyramid. I once went to a bonfire that was actually dedicated to Sekhmet, and there were lions, there were tigers, there were all kinds of things on the altar, and I actually hadn't even considered that. So I went into my boy's room and he had a lion and a tiger that he wasn't using. I asked his permission. And so now I have those tigers and lions on the altar. So I thought that was fun. So there's really no limit to what you can bring forth, but the more elements that you can bring that represents that and that call to her, the better. Also keep a bowl or a chalice or a glass of water. Actually, I'd like to show you mine. Let me show you mine. 1 second. Okay, here, this is mine. And I actually got fast because I wanted to bring her energy into the altar. And I've actually been changing the water every day. And so for those of you who are in the womb class, right, that we have to get our womb bowl, this is essentially my womb bowl. And every day when I come connect with her, and then I just give the water to that corner where I'll do my offerings. I pour the water of the day there. I grab fresh new water, and then I could essentially keep new water in her altar. So it's a beautiful practice to get yourself into. And you can, I think I actually got this one in Amazon, but you can have fun finding a chalice that you love, but you can also use a bowl for this practice. Now for the altar, it's, as with everything, right? Maintain it, clean it on a regular basis. I usually what I do, I like take some time and then I kind of clear out some of the dust that gets into the altar. It's good to move the energy of the altar as well. It's good to clean the crystals in your altar. You can do it with the sun, or you can also do it during a full moon. Make sure it's not an eclipse. There's not an eclipse happening during that connection with the moon, as the eclipse energies can be very frantic. So you don't necessarily want to charge your crystals during eclipses. But other than that, feel free to clear them with the sun or with the full moon. And full moon in Aries, it's a perfect time to connect with her. And also full moon in Leo, another super powerful time to connect with her. So those are good ones to look for. Perfect. So most of all, follow your intuition, right? So just guidelines, but you can tune in to her when you're doing your altar, and she'll guide you. And you can start small, and again, as however you feel called to build altars for her. So as you are making your altars, go ahead and take a photo. Share, you can take a photo of your altar in whatever shape it is. It's perfect. And then share it with us in the group. I would love to see what you're creating. I can't wait to see, Andrea, what you're going to come up with. Of course, you're going to find the best altar items. So yes, I'm really excited to see all of your beautiful creations.